On the 28th of August, Prime Minister Abe of Japan resigned due to health concerns. So, the latest hot topic is who will be the next Prime Minister of Japan. Let's find out about the Prime Minister of Japan. Parliamentary system versus presidential system. The form of government of a country is largely divided into a parliamentary system and a presidential system. The presidential system elects the president and the members of parliament separately. Korea has a presidential system of government. In the parliamentary system, there's a prime minister or a premier instead of a president. Both refer to the head of the executive branch. However, in countries with a parliamentary system, there are only elections for members of parliament, and no elections for the prime minister or premier are held. Then, how is the prime minister or premier decided? This position is determined by the results of the election for members of parliament. The leader of the party that secures more than half of the seats in the entire parliament becomes the prime minister. If none of the parties secure a majority, a coalition is called for. A coalition refers to the alliance of political parties, and it is possible when the number of seats combined by the parties exceeds half of the parliament. Resignation of the entire cabinet. In the presidential system, the term of office for the president and the members of parliament is guaranteed because they have been elected by the people. The election cycle is also consistent. In Korea, the term of office for the president is 5 years and the term of office for members of the National Assembly is 4 years. On the other hand, in the parliamentary system, the term of office of the prime minister and the members of parliament is not guaranteed, and the election cycle is irregular. This is because of the resignation of the entire cabinet. The cabinet refers to the prime minister and the ministers. So the resignation of the entire cabinet means that the prime minister and the ministers resign en masse. When there is a resignation of the entire cabinet, the parliament is dissolved. So there must be another election for members of parliament regardless of the term of office. There are 3 primary reasons behind the resignation of the entire cabinet. When the members of parliament vote that they do not trust the cabinet, when the prime minister voluntarily resigns, the entire cabinet resigns too, and when the prime minister resigns under pressure from the people. The resignation of the entire cabinet is both an advantage and a disadvantage of the parliamentary system. The advantage is that politicians can be held accountable if they do something wrong, but the irregularity of the election cycle is a disadvantage. The Prime Minister of Japan. In the case of Japan right now, it is not a resignation of the entire cabinet because only Abe has resigned, not the entire cabinet. Therefore, there won't be another election for members of parliament. But the Liberal Democratic Party will select a new prime minister because the LDP holds more than half of the seats in the Japanese parliament. The newly decided prime minister will serve as prime minister until September 2021, which is the term of Prime Minister Abe. The world is paying close attention to who the next prime minister will be and what kind of policies they will implement.